Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? It's your girl Lynn Lovee, and welcome to my live. What is today? Today is May the 11th, 2022, and I am sitting in my purple room. I'm in purple room at my home. I don't think I've ever filmed in this room. I haven't, so this is new. So it's a great thing that I am filming here because in a couple more days, I won't have this house. I am so excited. My house sold, guys. So that's what this live is about today, is walking in newness. So uh share. Let's just get some views up. Cause I don't think y'all want to miss this one because I don't know what we're going on this one, but it's really going to be interesting. But I thought maybe I'll just talk about the newness that's all around me as I get ready to do this next part of life. I don't know what it's going to be, where I'm going to be, but what I do know, I'm ready. I'm excited, and I'm just looking forward to the greatness of God. But I just want to talk about some great things that's been going on. I know we are in the 11th day of May because today is May the 11th, and I told y'all that this month was going to be a great month, and I can testify that on this 11th day, God has done some great things. As I said, that my household, that is a major. Not only that, I've been growing as a person. I've seen the people around me growing, and I've also seen the expansions. I've seen how old has died away and newness have came in. So last week, I talked about standing still or sitting still, either one, standing, sitting, which either one. But today I'm going to talk about um, the newness and walking in the newness. Because by me sitting still and standing still the last couple of weeks, which God has told me to do, I begin to see the newness all around me. So that's why I titled this Walking in Newness. So just to share a little personal stuff, because y'all know I like to be transparent, and no longer do I do, well, I'm not in the season of doing lives that are an hour or so. God has been saying to me, I want you to do something quick, to the point people can use on the run. So as I was standing still or sitting still, um, I couldn't understand what God was doing in my life. Those that are around me that know me, they know I am the life of the party. I am. I just love to see people smile. I love to see people happy, and I do whatever I can to see people do that. I.e., whether it's spend my money, whether it's use whatever it is I have on hand, whether it's my clothes, whatever it is, I use it to make people happy. And I always been one of those type of people. But this year, I know I spoke on God saying, God said He was going to expand us. Uh, he is expanding, y'all. But I can say that I've never seen a season such as this. Financially, I have been in like a financial hole, and I'm like, okay, God, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I like to do. You know how I am. You know the resources that you give me. I use them for your glory. So he's like, but Lynn, I need you to stand still. I'm doing something. I need you to stand still, sit still. I need you to let some things go. Okay, we don't did that. So coming into May, I'm like, okay, God, what are we doing? 4 months don't went by. I know what you said. Even though I feel the atmosphere shifting, what are we doing? Can you tell me? Can you give me some insight? He was like, daughter, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. So I'm gonna tell you what, in April, I knew I was gonna start selling my house. I knew I was gonna let some things go. So I started looking for a place. I applied for a place on April the 8th. When I went to the place, I was on the phone with my love at the time, and I told him, I said, I feel like I'm being discriminated against. And he was like, why you say that? And I was like, because when I told the lady what I was looking for, she went on to tell me the price. But that ain't what I asked her. I just asked if it was available. But then when she threw the price out there, I'm like, and so long story short, I applied for the house on April the 8th. It is May the 11th, y'all. Do you know I still haven't heard anything from this apartment? So I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're doing, God, but I'm gonna sit still. I'm gonna stand still, which He told me to do. So I'm like, God, my house is on the market. Where I'm going, what I'm doing. And He was like, you ain't going nowhere and you ain't doing nothing until I tell you to. So, okay. So sit here and wondering, like, okay, I'm not going nowhere. Because my house is on the market, it's going to eventually sell, right? He was like, yeah. And when it do, I'll tell you the instructions. So, as I talked about last week, I'm standing still. Still ain't heard nothing from the apartment. Still don't know where I'm going. Nothing. My house sells, and I still don't know. So, okay, what? What you want me to do? And he said, I still want you to just stand still. But then it hit me. He said, I haven't gave you instructions because of the fact I want you to do something new. And I'm like, what is that? Because he do have a sense of humor. I tell y'all about that story another time. But he do. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You want me to do something new? He said, I want you to trust me in this season. And I'm like, I trust you in every season. He said, I know. But in the newness. So y'all, when he told me what this newness was, before I could really say it to anybody, I really had to accept it. Walking in newness. So he's like, you're not going to be staying nowhere. I want you to go wherever I tell you to go. And I'm going to have you stay wherever I tell you to stay, however long I tell you to stay. So I don't want you to put no rules down nowhere yet. I said, for real, God? He was like, yeah, I'm doing something new in your life. And what would that be? Having you wander. Do you know what it feels like to not have a place that you can call home? Hmm, I don't. So God has shown me in the last 4 or 5 months what me selling my house, what ministry, and all of this has to do with my life. Exciting, scary at the same time, but I'm ready to walk in the newness. And sometimes our newness is being uncomfortable as far as not knowing where we're going to lay our head at night. So, can you imagine it? I'm going to tell y'all how that's going to be. Next week, I'll still be in this house, but the following weeks after that, I don't know. But as y'all follow y'all girl Lynn on this journey, I want y'all to know that I'm gonna include y'all. Y'all know I like to be transparent, and if me by faith being obedient to the things of God, if my life helps somebody else, man, I I've done my job, and I'm one of those ones I've been got over the people. So, I don't worry about what people say. I don't care about what they think because it don't matter to me as long as I'm pleasing my daddy. And so, as I journey, I'm giving y'all a heads up. So when y'all see me somewhere, y'all be like, "Lynn, girl, where y'all at? Where you at, girl?" I'm be like, "Child, I'm over in Thailand." They gonna be like, "You over where?" Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but I'm down for it. But you know, you can't grow in comfort. That's one of the things that I am learning about life. And this new life that I'm embarking on, sometimes you have to be uncomfortable. If you want to grow, you have to be uncomfortable. But as long as you allow your father to lead you and guide you, I do believe that you'll be all right. Mm, I'm looking forward to it. But trust the process. Know that everything is going to be all right. And newness is coming to everybody. So let's go. Come walk with me. It's your girl, Lynn Lovee. Thank you for joining in tonight. See you next week. Bye.